afternoon, Ice Cream Ninja Nation. This is your big homie, Fat Boy Jim, with another all-in ice cream video. We got a couple decisions to make today. Let's get everybody up to par. I've been doing routes, events, kind of busy at the 4th of July. So the other day, we tried to run the fuel pump direct in the trunk to a battery, see if we could kick it off. And I was under the impression, keep in mind, Fat Boy Jim is not a mechanic. I am a car guy, but I'm not a mechanic, and I'm an old school car guy, which makes it worse with all these darn electronics and doodads like this here. What is that? What is that? I have no clue. This here, what is this? It's got a knob or something on it. I don't know. But I guess my idea was to take this, since I couldn't get the fuel pump to kick off. I was under the impression, because when we hit it with ether, she fires off and she runs good. So I thought, okay, well, I need to force the fuel in and then this puppy will run good. So I came up with this contraption. Okay, it's a high pressure inline fuel pump. And of course, Fat Boy Jim did build Greta, but we won't talk about that right now. So I did some more research before I put the pump in, and come to find out, this PATS security system completely shuts down the injectors, the fuel pump, the windows. I mean, this thing is just, the PATS system is completely integrated into the whole system of this car. Like I said, we tried to jump the fuel pump in the trunk, access that. So long story short, folks, it comes down to pretty much one thing, and that's this right here. And from my understanding, it's got one bolt holding it in. I do have it removed behind the kick panel. That's the onboard ECU. And what we can do is take this, send it into a smart guy, a lot smarter than Fat Boy Jim, and he'll reprogram it and delete the PATS system. And then we reinstall the computer, and supposedly this thing should, in theory, again, fire up. And then we can start dealing with a whole new slew of problems. Okay. Now that's for that. Let's throw this in. We're just going to save this because we've always got different projects. It'll definitely, matter of fact, yeah, we can just throw it in here for now. That'll be fine. So about $100, we get the computer retuned, flashed, however you want to put it. These new, younger, smart guys. And hopefully then you can see somebody oversprayed, which I think I can fix that. It's never going to be a show car, especially with a V6, but it could be possibly a lot of fun, just because it's a 5-speed and they're not making the manuals anymore. And I'm all about save the manual transmissions. Speaking of which, there's Blue. We're still going to do something with him. Now Greta, here soon. We got a couple other priorities ahead. Of course, she always gets pushed to the back burner. There's Bomb Pop. But what we wanted to see is right there. Bam. And I have the rest of it at my house. That is a genuine V8 T5 5-speed from a 95 Mustang GT. And you can tell because of the input shaft. Wow, this is terrible. Okay. Anyway, wanted to show you guys that upcoming project. We are gathering the pieces to get Greta going. Of course is a horse. We're gonna get some things moved around out here after these events are done. I've got 4th of July events for the next week at least. So that means little sleep, lots of ice cream runs, and deal with plenty of people and keep the truck safe and keep the people safe. That's what we do. So with that in mind, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, let us know how we're doing out here. I don't think that really matters too much. We do have another Mustang that does run V6 automatic, and we'll see what happens. I mean, truthfully, that's all we can do, folks. That's all we can do. So be sure to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Should we flash the computer, save the Mustang, or should we just use it as a parts car for the other one that we have? Let me know in the comments. I sure appreciate your time. We may try to, in the future, see about cutting a deal on that boat. You never know, do you? You just never know. That's a nice trailer that they're just, wow. Huh. And they probably, I wonder if you could put a car on there. Yeah, I bet you could. Anyway, let us know. Thank you very much. Have a great day.